Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Sport Northwest here on the Action Sports Cable Network. I am your host, Paul Swangard. Today, we're at the Oregon Convention Center for the annual International Auto Show. Now, a couple episodes back, we were out at Portland International Raceway for the Zupan Classic car races. And in effect, this auto show may be the next generation of classic cars. Whether you're in the market for a luxury sedan or something like a soccer mom minivan, this is the place to come. More than 35 dealers showing their wares. So let's head down to the floor and see what this auto show is all about. Over the 4 days of the auto show, 60,000 people are expected to browse for what's new in the auto world. Some come just to kick the tires, while others are looking to make a deal. But regardless, coming to the auto show is a fun experience for the whole family. Held in the beautiful Oregon Convention Center in Portland, attendees can see over 500 cars, trucks, minivans, and SUVs in this year's show. It also includes a few 2003 models and a few concept cars. There's enough variety here for everyone's taste, and if they so choose, attendees could take home about any one of these beauties. With me now to talk a little bit more about this International Auto Show is the president of this event, Alex Laws, who also serves as the president of the New Car Dealers Association. Right. Alex, a great event, already gotten up and running, and your experience now kind of leading this. Very exciting to see it all come to fruition.
It is. This is our 92nd year, believe it or not. 92 years we've had an auto show in Portland, and the New Car Dealers have hosted it and brought it together with a lot of help from the friends, but we're pretty excited. The manufacturers support us really well.
Portland really has emerged as one of the great locations for this type of event, and dealers and obviously the manufacturers view this as a place to really shine with their new products.
It really is. The manufacturers have looked at Portland, and the people of Portland have embraced the new car smell. I mean, they love it. They love the exciting cars. They love the concept cars. And when the manufacturers look for the excitement that Portland brings, they bring us the hottest stuff there is.
Stay with us. Next, we'll take a look at this year's concept cars. Over the next half hour, we're going to show you some of the newest and hottest 2002 and 2003 models. We'll give you the stats and the figures to help you make your choice of what your next vehicle could be. If you've been waiting for the new Ford Thunderbird to come out, wait no longer. It's MotorTrend's Car of the Year, and you can have it for only $36,500. It comes standard with a 3.9-liter V8 engine. The 5-speed automatic transmission brings you to 60 miles an hour in 7 seconds using a rear-wheel drive. With its stylish body, it's guaranteed to become another classic. If you're in line for that luxury SUV, the Lincoln Blackwood is a pretty good choice. With a base price of $52,500, its 5.4-liter V8 engine will be sure to give you enough power to pull your boat or the RV trailer in style. One of the reasons people do come to these events is to find a car that they can take home today. In fact, we found two folks looking for two very different types of cars. One, a minivan, the other looking for a new SUV. So let's head out onto the floor and see how their search is going.
Hi, my name's Annie, and I'm here at the Portland Auto Show today. I'm going to be looking for a minivan for my 3 kids. We're a very active family. There's some accessories that I'm definitely looking for. I like leather seats. We like to be able to have the kids play the stereo in the back. Something that's going to be able to get us in and out safely and carefully through the soccer games, the football games that we have. Also to be able to accommodate for those extra kids that we want to help to carpool throughout our family. So I'm going to be taking a look around today at some cars that they have here at the Auto Show. So come and join me. Looks like I'm approaching the Montana Thunder. Looks like it has a nice clean engine. A lot of things that I don't understand, but I'm gonna go ahead and walk around to the side and see what else I can see. It's got a nice exterior. Looks like it has leather seats. Coming through the vehicle here. Looks like it's got nice room in the back. Again, I think I like the entertainment systems in the cars, so this one looks nice, but I think that there's other things that I'd be looking for as well, and it's another kind of car. So I'm gonna be moving on. Well, I'm going to continue to look around today, and I see that this car has a nice big window. It looks like it goes up and down, and it's got leather seats and no entertainment system. So I like what I see, but I think I'm going to continue to look around a little bit more.
Hi, my name's Dave. we're in the market for an SUV. Got a family of 5, big dog, looking for something that can get us up on the mountain, keep us on the road. Got a budget of roughly $30,000 to $40,000. Really interested in finding out what some of the new features are. Want to learn more about the GPS system. Certainly with kids, having an idea of what's available in the way of entertainment. Also, there's things like gas mileage, maintenance. So as much as anything, I'm just really looking forward to learning a lot. It's certainly exciting out here. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go look at some SUVs. Now, I like this. Now, the whole trick will be to sell my wife on it, though. Oh boy, look at all these toys. Okay. I like this. Now, I think this is going to be a much more tougher sell for my wife, but we are definitely both outdoor adventure types. But the one thing we've got to think about is we got kids. So one of the things that's important to us is making sure that not only do we have room for the things that we want to take with us, but we've also got to have room for the kids' toys too. But I do like it. Ford Explorer. Now these are very popular American vehicle. I do like the leather. Now, the question is, will all my kids fit in here? And is there room in the back for a dog? The all important. These are nice vehicles, so. And I know that they will do the trick, getting us up and back from where we want to go. I like it. You know what? It's going to fit within our price range. And you know what's really nice? 0% financing. Now, I know my wife's going to like that. So that is definitely a selling feature. But you know what? Let's keep looking. It is nice.
You know, one of the reasons people like to come to these shows is to see what we call the concept vehicles, like this GTSR Dodge Viper, talking about kind of where the horizon is taking us in automobiles. But it's amazing, as you walk around the floor and you see all the different kinds of concept vehicles, one thing stands out. Everybody thinks their car is the next great innovation in automobile design.
With their sleek styling and high-spirited performance, you'll find that each and every one of these Chrysler vehicles was designed to move you.
The base model will come standard in a 4-cylinder engine delivering 140 horsepower.
This comes in a wagon as well. We have the LLB in addition to VDC, but this one's just a 4-cylinder.
It will come standard with air conditioning, cruise control, power windows, side mirrors, and door locks.
It has a 2.4-liter turbocharged engine, which delivers 200 horsepower with 200 pound-feet of torque.
Now back to our featured vehicles. The 2002 Freelander S Series makes owning Land Rover a lot more affordable. Coming in at just under $25,000, this SUV comes with a 2.5-liter V6 engine powering all 4 wheels. You can seat 5 comfortably with enough towing capacity to go water skiing on the weekends. Overall, it's a pretty good investment. But if the price on the Land Rover doesn't surprise you, the 2002 Jaguar X-Type will. Own your own piece of auto luxury for just $30,000. This beautiful car comes with a 2.6-liter V6 engine. Its all-wheel drive and manual transmission provide all of the speed and road control you'll need for a nice Sunday drive in the Oregon countryside. When we return, we'll take a look at the hottest sports cars on the floor. Welcome back. Our next vehicle is a car that's coming available soon to a showroom near you. It's the 2002 Dodge Viper GTSR. The price, you wonder? Try $250,000. Its estimated top speed is 225 miles per hour, and that's because it's powered by a 488cc V10 engine with a 6-speed manual transmission. This American race car sits right upside along a Ferrari or Lamborghini, and for the right price, it could be yours. One of the top convertibles on the floor this year is the Lexus SC430. At just over $60,000, the car hosts a 4.3-liter, 32-valve V8 engine. Its 5-speed automatic transmission boasts 0 to 60 in 6.7 seconds. And that makes that quite a car. Wouldn't mind owning one of those myself someday.
With me now is Eric Clover from Ron Tonkin Gran Turismo. And Eric, this has got to be a fun time for you spending this weekend with a lot of people that it's like the old-fashioned when you went to the mall to look at the Christmas toys. First, let's start with this car here. This is a North American product with European appeal.
Absolutely. It's a real sports car. It has an aluminum chassis, aluminum bodywork, but it does use a very, say, standard American V8 motor and transmission, so you can service it anywhere you want. Works on a Ford.
Well, and I never thought I would say this, but this is the bargain car on your portion of the floor for the extremely low price of just
$82,000 and some change.
Yeah. Do you take debit or personal check?
Absolutely, as long as they're good.
All right, I got my producer's one. I'll give it to him here in just a second. Let's move on to the big brand name, which is Ferrari.
Well, this is Ferrari's newest, meanest open-top road car. 400 horsepower, all aluminum body, all aluminum chassis. This car is outfitted with a 6-speed gearbox, but it's also available with a Formula One style gearbox that allows you to shift the car with paddles behind the steering wheel.
What's the sweet spot for price point on this?
Oh, a little dearer than $250,000.
Let's go from sporty Ferrari to really more stylish Ferrari, at least a different style. Talk a little bit about the history of this car.
Well, this car was initially released in 1995. It replaced the Testarossa in the V12 lineup of Ferrari. It has plenty of horsepower and plenty of torque, but the way it actually puts it down to the ground, you can actually use it all.
All right, Eric, I'm always excited when something's undercover.
Yes.
And this one is going to come off a cover here very soon, but very exciting and a very big deal for you folks here this year. Talk about it.
Absolutely. Well, I'm very excited to unveil this car this evening for the public at the Portland Auto Show. But it truly is a car that stands alone when it's uncovered.
And the name is Maserati. Talk about its return to the U.S.
Well, it's actually fueled by Ferrari. Ferrari purchased Maserati in 1997. And has developed this car for the U.S. market.
And despite Ferrari's, we got $500,000 behind you here. This one's coming in a little bit under 6 figures for most of the features.
Yes, just under 100,000. So it is, it's a lot of car for the money.
Well, we know that the unveiling is happening, but you thought you may be able to offer just a tiny tease.
I might get in trouble, but I can show you part of the bumper.
Oh, well, that's a very interesting color. And more of that to be shown here in the future hours ahead. Still a lot to see here on the International Auto Show floor, but it's time to check in with our shoppers, seeing how they're faring, looking for a new minivan and a new SUV.
Well, I'm continuing to look around today, and I see there's another minivan here. And if I had small children, this would be a great feature right here with the built-in car seat. And looks like it has just a nice leather interior, another entertainment system. And I'm sure that there's some other different accessories that I would be very interested in. So I do like it, but I think that I'm going to be just looking around a little bit more and seeing if there's anything else I can see here today at the car show. Well, this is not exactly the car I'm looking for. Looks like I'm coming up to the Chrysler, and I really like this feature. Shows that you can put your groceries in here and they won't slide around. That is really important when you're thinking about trying to get your groceries home safely from the store. Looks like they have the seats that fold down on the back, and something back here that I'm not sure exactly what that does, but some kind of feature. Coming around to the side, we're going to go ahead and take a look inside the car. Again, I love these leather seats. This is so important when you've got kids. Just wipe up those spills.
This is the new Lexus XL470. Wow. I like this. Boy, look at this GPS. This has got a lot of toys and buzzers. Full leather. Look at that dash. Now, I do know this is a little bit out of our price range, but at the same time, it's really great to know what you can get if you spend a little bit more money. And we can all dream a little bit. Nah. Now, the Trailblazer is very much in the same category as the Explorer, and I already know that it's going to fit my budget. Now it kind of comes down to just taking a look at features. I really do like the color though, and the accents are nice. Yeah, I really like it.
Now for a 2003 model, the long-anticipated Cadillac CTS. This luxury sedan comes in at just under $30,000. The 3.2-liter V6 engine provides a quick acceleration of 0 to 60 in just 7 seconds. The manual 5-speed transmission and rear-wheel drive makes this luxury sedan feel more like a sports car than your father's Caddy. Speaking of sports cars, Hyundai's new Tiburon isn't something to pass over. This affordable sports car comes in at just under $17,000. Its 2-liter inline-4 engine provides over 140 horsepower, and its sleek design should make it a classic in the years to come. Stay with us, because when we come back, our shoppers will pick their favorite vehicles. Now for a closer look at that Ferrari 360 Modena Spyder convertible. Its base price is $160,000, but because of demand, you'll be looking at something closer to $250,000. The gas mileage isn't all that great, but with 40 valves on your 3.6-liter V8 engine, you won't expect to get anything better. With the 6-speed manual transmission, you'll get to 60 in less than 5 seconds, and this was definitely one of my favorites from the show floor. Couple of steps down from the Ferrari is the 2002 Subaru Impreza WRX sedan at $24,000. It delivers some pretty serious horsepower though, 227 of them packed in a small 2-liter flat-4 engine. This is the perfect Sportster for the mountains because it provides you with full-time all-wheel drive.
Well, the search continues for our shoppers here at the International Auto Show. One searching for a minivan, the other for SUV. Let's check in with them now.
I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this car. This is a Mercury Estate. This looks great. Yeah, I really like the color. Oh, it's got leather seats. This is nice. I'm going to go ahead and come on in. Get inside. It's comfortable. I like the room. Let's see, it looks like it has a VCR. It has, yeah, it has something in here that you can put the tape in and CD changer. This is really nice. It's been a while since I've been into a new car. I have a pretty older car, so this is great. It's going to be neat to be able to see the accessories on the car, and anything else I could probably ask some questions, probably need some help. I'm not sure what I'm going to be looking for, but I'm sure somebody can answer the questions for me. Can you tell me about the entertainment system? I see you have a screen there that looks like it plays some videos, and I'm sure that that would be something that a lot of parents would enjoy when they go on those long road trips, or when you've got a cranky toddler or whatever. Just can you tell me a little bit more about that feature?
In short order, it becomes a necessity, not just a luxury, and that is you are able to go ahead and play the child's or children's various tapes and things like that.
That's nice.
So you can go ahead and entertain them. They can also play video games.
My sons do that all the time.
Sure.
Yeah.
And if
it's
you
a
don't
big
want to
thing.
hear the noise or the sound or music from the tapes, you can go ahead and plug in earphones. And
That
the
is
children
important.
can listen to whatever they're watching without disturbing the adult's conversation
Yeah.
up front.
Well, I think I found my car today. This one I think has the accessories that I'm looking for. So thanks for joining me today. See you later.
This is one car I've been really looking forward to taking a peek at. You know, I just know this is probably out of our price. Check it out. Believe it or not, that falls within the budget that we're looking at. Unbelievable. Probably should take a little closer look at this. You know, this is one vehicle that I think I'd feel pretty good sitting in the front seat of. I mean, come on, this is a Range Rover. I'm really quite amazed that this does fit our budget. In fact, one of the things, could I ask you a question? I'm Dave. Would you tell me a little bit about the safety features?
Well, the car is surrounded by a 14-gauge steel boxed frame. So you've got a great deal of weight, a great deal of low center of gravity. So even though the car looks somewhat tall, it's got a great low center of gravity, so you don't get into that low-speed rollover effect. It's got crush cans in the front to distribute the impact from a frontal impact along the side rails of the car.
You know, Greg, I got to be honest with you. I think one of the things that really surprised me about this is that I was amazed that this will actually fit within my budget. I've always expected these to be super expensive.
Well, you're not alone. Because of the Land Rover Mystique, a lot of people still perceive these cars to be over $50,000 or very expensive to maintain. It's just not the case. As people come in and realize that this price starts at just under $34 and up to $39, that's very reasonable. Competitively speaking, it's right in a segment where a lot of people can still make it very affordable. And of course, we still have the Range Rover for the high end that will get them up over or around 70.
Sure, absolutely. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, guys, I'll tell you what, I was really surprised. Nice rig, fits my budget, accommodates my family as much as anything. I think this is one my wife's gonna like, and it's certainly one that I like. This is my choice.
Finally, it was time to unveil that new Maserati. Let's take a look at this car's specs. At just under $100,000, this Maserati holds a top speed of 178 miles per hour with a 4.2-liter V8 engine. And what's really impressive is the 390 horsepower in a V8 getting you 0 to 60 in just 5 seconds. It's a great deal of power and good-looking sports car for the price. I'm sure we'll see its popularity grow quickly as they become available sometime this year.
That'll do it for another episode of Sport Northwest here on the Action Sports Cable Network. A reminder, for information about future shows, you can join us on the web at www.ascn.tv. So from the Oregon Convention Center side of the International Auto Show, I'm Paul Swangard. We'll see you next time.